Hello guys, it's on Gaming and today I'm reacting to AI Teachers Run the School by DharMannStudios. As always, the links to the channel and the video are in the description, and as always, let's begin. Shall we?
Where do you think you're going, Zoe?
What? Alright, is everyone AI now? Like, even the, I think I can assume that even the principal is AI at this point or something, because if the AI teachers run the school, then I think I can assume that even the principal has become AI, huh?
Zoe?
Zoe! You need to pay better attention in class. Did you not get any sleep last night?
Wow, we're really doing the whole thing of she was gaming all night? Okay.
Moment. Sorry, we're in English. One moment.
You need to focus on the assigned reading, not this fake news.
It's not fake.
How do you know?
Ms. Kozak, what is the determinant of the 2x2 matrix with the first row being 1 and 2 and the second row being 3 and 4?
The answer is -2.
That's odd. Which U.S. president served 2 non-consecutive terms?
Grover Cleveland.
I just know.
Looks like I forgot my.
I mean, I don't really know if it really counts since it would be served past form, but like, there's a Donald Trump to count as well. You know what? Got out of point. We're not at
Essay at home. Can I get an extension?
Deadlines are important, Zoe. I'll give you till tomorrow. But remember, in the real world, when you miss a deadline, there are consequences. And let's not make this into a habit. As we all know, standardized testing is quickly approaching, and we cannot change those deadlines.
You're not supposed to give students the answers. You're supposed to help them learn. This model must be defective. Looks like I'm gonna have to terminate her.
Let go of me!
I might not fully understand materials, but shouldn't the electricity have gone through him as well? Like, oh man, I don't understand that much on how materials work. I don't even know what material he used for her skin, quote unquote, but like, shouldn't the electricity have gone through him as well since she was holding him? I don't know. I don't know about the materials. And like what type of AI did you put into her? Did you put into her an AI that's supposed to do specific tasks, or AI that can think for it itself? Like, which one is it? Because for her to be able to just retaliate at you, that means that she must have given him. Oh, sorry. Okay, sorry. That he must have given her like a full AI that thinks for itself. Because if it was just an AI that's supposed to give answers, then how would it retaliate? Anyways, let's continue, shall we?
The island in Lord of the Flies itself represents a fresh start, a clean slate. But what happens when there's no structure? Think about the conch shell. At first,
So-
it represents order
What's up with your
and
face?
authority.
Try to imagine Mrs. Bryson as a teenager at a dance.
It shatters.
Or a college student at a frat house.
Order is gone.
Yeah, nah.
That's
If
golden.
anything, she was chaperoning as a student or
Loosen
busting
it.
all the parties.
How fragile.
She's like super strict for no reason.
You're telling me she's like the worst teacher at Brookside.
Dave, if you're unhappy with your grade, I do have office hours after school.
Thanks for putting me on the spot.
As I was saying, the conch shell represents order and authority.
Hey, what up? You are just in time to feast your eyes on this.
Really?
Hey, you totally just
Stopped you from from cracking your head off the linoleum?
Hello, that's what this is for, duh. Besides, do I look like a damsel in distress to you?
You can retrieve this from the front office after school.
Let me guess, they're gonna paint her as a super strict teacher, but then the AI teacher comes in being all fun and free and all that, huh? Because like, who even tries to attempt this at school? Like like skateboarding, someone would try this outdoors. Like, have you guys ever seen someone try to do something like this indoors? Like in an open environment, sure, but a closed environment like a school or more specifically inside the school building, no. Yeah, like anytime someone would try this is, you know, outdoors. Like, who would even try this? Like, this is called like for something to go wrong. I mean, if I'm gonna give her anything, is that she was at least wearing safety stuff like a helmet and wasn't trying to go full on into it without considering safety. But like, still, why try this indoors? Wait until you're at least outside the building. Like, anyways, let's continue.
In The Lord of the Flies, the boys start out thinking that they don't need rules. They believe that they could survive without structure or the discipline that they were used to. But as the story goes on, what happens? They start fighting, things fall apart, and in the end, what do we see? Chaos and regret. Golding is showing.
Let me guess, they're gonna show us it in The Lord of the Flies or whatever. That, oh yeah, it reflects real life after all. Like, of course, without rules, hell breaks loose since now people are stealing from everyone is fighting. Without rules, how can there be a society? There has to be rules for society to be stable, obviously. Like, maybe stable isn't the right word exactly, but you guys know what I mean. Anyway.
Showing us how sometimes we don't recognize the value of something until it's gone.
Hey, that's my property.
Respectfully, I have to disagree. The current model of AI educators is not ready for deployment. We need to continue testing.
That's too bad. Contracts have been signed and we agreed to have them ready by today.
I understand that, but the current model is not following proper protocol. I was forced to use my EMP.
I didn't hear myself asking for your excuses. So pack them up and send them out.
Keep your phones tucked away or get your phones taken away. How else are you supposed to concentrate on the lesson if your eyes are glued to the phone? Is this how you see me?
I mean,
That's how we all see you.
If I'm hard on you, it's because I want what's best for you. I care about your futures. Dave, I was sincere about staying after school to help you get your grades up.
yeah, you know, I got practice after school, so sorry.
Besides, I think 40 minutes of torture is enough for anyone.
Really? Worst? Okay. Okay, I thought this was gonna be a spelling mistake for a second because that C looks like a T, so it looks like an E, and that R looks like an N. I don't know why, but honestly, thought that I was gonna say that whatever student this was doing a spelling mistake. But hey, I guess, huh? Anyway.
Hate's a strong word.
You're absolutely right. Students only Photoshop the teachers that they love to look like the devil.
Try not to take it to heart.
Or maybe you should take the opposite approach of maybe they Photoshop the teachers that they absolutely hate. Like, you should really think about this from the other angle. She's trying to be positive to herself because let's be honest. If anything, this is probably the opposite. That they hate you so much to the point that they should Photoshop you to look like the devil, not the opposite. Anyway.
I'll call you back, babe.
Mrs. Matthews, how can I help you?
I don't know. How can you help me? Dave is failing your class.
I mean, I've offered him extra credit and tutoring after school to get his grade up. I mean, what more can I do?
Are you blaming my son?
I mean, if he's not taking the help that I give him...
You are his teacher, which means you're the problem, and you need to fix this because you are ruining his life.
Hey! Hey! What is the meaning of this?
Your so-called teacher can't handle the truth that my son's grades are suffering because of her.
Okay, why don't we go into my office and we can discuss this, okay? Please.
Honestly, if I'm not wrong, I feel like this woman could easily report her to the cops because isn't that considered assault? I don't know about battery, but I'm pretty sure that was assault right there. Anyway.
Man, I'm one more D away from getting kicked off the team.
And what's with all the homework? Just because she has nothing better to do with her life doesn't mean that we don't.
Swear, total vibe killer.
Like my Aunt Lizzie. She wasn't an A+ student, but she's always doing something cool and living it up. And she's older than Bryson. Bryson is high-key uptight.
Yeah, I know. She might be an English teacher, but she does not know the definition of fun. So.
Or maybe she's taking her job seriously. Like, maybe. Just maybe.
Kobe! Yo, Kev, what's under the blanket, man? You know, just some experiment for my dad's tech job. Actually, I feel like y'all would really appreciate this. What is that?
Why would we appreciate that?
So, a life-size doll?
Hello, kids. My name is Miss Kosek. How are we today?
Does this look like fake news to y'all?
Do I play the card? Oh yeah, I'll play the card. It just so happens that that kid is the son of the scientist. What a coincidence, huh? Like, genuinely, did we really need such a coincidence? Like, I feel like they added this for no reason. They could have had it where she was deployed into the school like any normal thing in the world instead of one of the students happening to be the son of the scientist. Like, why would you need such a coincidence? Like, genuinely, just deploy her into the school. Like, that's what I expected, for them to be introduced to her by her being deployed, not by the scientist having a son that was one of the students. Anyway.
So when do we ditch Mrs. Bryson and get ChatGPT's avatar for a teacher?
They never replace existing teachers. It'd be bad for PR. They're just gonna have to wait till the teachers leave themselves. Man, I wish Miss Bryson would leave.
Like that would ever happen.
Unless there's a way to make her. So where do we start?
At least they give a reason for why these kids would know about the AI teacher beforehand. Like, because like if they had it where it was just deployed, like I would have said that this was the coincidence that wasn't needed. But at least they gave it a reason to.
First, I gotta take care of something personal. She took my wheels, so I'm just gonna have to take hers. Perfect bad start to a morning.
But that's not enough. She's gonna find another way to school. What's phase 2?
I got it. Okay. So every day Miss Bryson makes a cup of joe in the teacher's lounge. But on this day she'll be late, right? Leaving the coffee machine all to herself. Zoe and Janet, you two keep watch and alert the group chat when you see Mrs. Bryson walk in. Then Kevin will be waiting outside the teacher's lounge to make sure the coast is clear before I replace the coffee grounds with dirt for a cup of grass.
Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but wouldn't that cause the machine to break? Like, I'm pretty sure that would cause the machine to break, right? Anyway.
Meanwhile, I'll be printing out my masterpiece in the library. Before giving it to Zoe and Janet to plaster the girls' bathrooms with propaganda. Just in time for her to see it and get a mouthful of dirt water.
But is that enough? Wait a minute. I've got the perfect cherry on top.
Hey, hey! What is the meaning of this?
Oh yeah, this'll work.
You think it worked? You think she's gone?
If we're lucky.
Don't her.
Don't worry. I'm leaving. I just came to say goodbye. You know, they say sometimes you don't appreciate a good thing until it's gone. I guess we'll see. I'll miss you.
We'll miss you too, Mrs. Bryson.
Yeah, not.
Wait, you're telling me the teacher just came in immediately? Like, shouldn't Miss Bryson being announced so that the AI teacher comes in? Shouldn't her departure be announced first? You know what? Why do I care? Anyway.
I understand the timing on this is not so good. Unfortunately, I was told to administer these practice tests before the upcoming standardized exam.
Dude, what if she's even worse than Bryson? Sorry.
Why are you apologizing? Go ahead and respond to your text. In fact, all of you can use your phones if you like.
Let me guess, she's gonna tell him he can cheat if he wants?
Why are you struggling?
Because it's impossible. How am I supposed to answer this? Explain the significance of parallel structure in persuasive writing.
Parallel structure in persuasive writing refers to the repetition of grammatical forms to create rhythm and clarity, commonly used in essays and speeches to emphasize key points.
Bro, this plan was brilliant.
This can't be real, right? I mean, there's no way that some robot can cater to their needs.
Absolutely not. No one can do your job like you can, especially not a robot.
Greetings. I will be your dining assistant tonight. May I make a few suggestions? Our algorithm has determined the most optimal meal pairings based off our customers' preferences.
I see you met our latest addition. Last month, I replaced all my employees with robots. Best decision I ever made. Look at them. Costs have gone down 30%, and believe it or not, food quality has gone even higher.
what? I don't think it's just me. Like, this sounds incredibly dystopian. But, and also, like, I have a very, very specific question here. How is everyone being replaced by robots supposed to work? Because remember, the restaurants thrive off of people coming to use their service, right? Whether for a restaurant it's eating their food, for a cafe it's drinking their stuff like that, you know? Well, let me ask you a question. If you take from people all their jobs, where are they gonna find the money to come to your restaurant to pay you to do what the restaurant is supposed to do? Like, that's why the whole idea of everyone being replaced by robots makes no sense. Is because if that happens, who's gonna pay for the businesses to stay in place? No one, because no one will have money. Anyway.
Why are these kids not studying?
Principal Phillips. Look, this new teacher is a miracle worker. Dave just got a perfect score on his practice test.
Very well, then. Carry on.
I'm sorry, why is that mom there? Like, can she just come into school midday? Like, can she just come into the middle of the school day? Just like that? Okay.
Class, what shall we do next?
I've got an idea.
I am very pleased to announce that the integration of our very first AI instructor is off to a great start. Just before this press conference, actually, I received glowing reviews from a very happy parent whose child was failing not too long ago, but now is getting perfect test scores. Any questions?
Sir.
Yes.
What did the AI teacher do exactly that led to the increase in students' test score?
Teach. I mean, what else do teachers do, right?
All right, you ready for the play? All right, you're gonna pick up speed, land on the bench, ride down like a ramp, and then jump over that bad boy for an epic dismount. Do you think you can do it?
Please. I was born for this.
That's what I'm talking about.
Is it me? Like, you know what? I'm just gonna say it. I don't think anybody will disagree with me when I say this. This place looks claustrophobic for the type of thing they're trying to do. This place simply isn't big enough. Like, they either need to have a big closed space or just go outdoors. Why not go outside the building? Will anyone complain if you're outside the building? Probably not, since the principal doesn't seem to be there and nobody seems to be watching. Just go outside and do it there. Anyway.
Is this really a good idea?
Come on, what's the worst that could happen? Yeah.
Aren't you going
Oh, what's the worst that could happen? Something called broken bones.
to, like, intervene here?
Why should I? Risk-taking is important for human development. Yeah. In fact...
What type of algorithms was this AI infused with? Like, shouldn't it have standard protocols? Because this thing doesn't seem to have any.
Let's make this more interesting. Janet, why don't you increase your speed for maximum airtime? And let's add another obstacle. Break a leg.
Oh my god, this is gonna happen in a literal sense, isn't it? This is gonna happen in a literal sense, and she'll break her leg.
Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it!
Yep, which the AI teacher told her to break a leg. It was not joking.
Oh, Mrs. Bryson would never let this happen. See? You should have stopped her.
It wasn't my fault.
You literally said break a leg.
That's a common idiom. My programming does not anticipate a literal outcome.
I mean, can she really complain? I mean, like, it's kind of hypocritical how they tell her, you should have stopped this. Well, was her stopping it gonna be enough? The last time you tried to do such a thing, Miss Bryson stopped you and yet you complained. Yet when a teacher, whether AI or not, finally lets you do what you want and you get the consequences, you suddenly complain you should have stopped? That's hypocrisy at its finest. You complain when a person stops you, yet you don't complain when a person, or I guess AI, doesn't stop you. And also, like, let's be honest, the AI didn't do a thing because, like, the girl broke her leg before she even got to the obstacle that the AI teacher added, so that doesn't even count. Or, like, wait, was it because of the AI teacher? Let me check. Yep, she never even got past the first thing. How could the AI teacher be the one at fault?
I'm telling you, the robots haven't been properly tested. There are some serious bugs in the system.
It's out of my hands. Decision's been made by someone on top.
On top? But I thought you were the one who...
Sorry, I'm late. Not a problem, sir. Let's go in my office to discuss.
I mean, it was only a bump in the road.
That leads to the hospital.
Man, I don't care. Miss Kosak's still way better than Bryson. And anyway, I've never had this much fun in class. And I've never gotten 100% either.
It's not hard to get 100% when the teacher is feeding you the answers.
Exactly.
Where are you guys going? Are you walking out in solidarity or something?
We just got laid off.
Study sesh with Cool Ranch Doritos?
Or we could skip the study sesh. We could play video games instead. Yeah, I mean, Mrs. Kosak gives us the answers anyway. Why would we need to study? Yeah.
I'll meet you guys in my room. Why didn't you tell me Aunt Lizzie was staying with us?
Your aunt got let go from her job. She was missing work. She was out partying. So she's gonna be around until she gets back on her feet.
She's literally 40.
She's been like this since she was 16. Always missing assignments, cheating on tests, you name it. I guess it's a habit she never grew out of.
Deadlines are important, Zoe. I'll give you till tomorrow. But remember, in the real world, when you miss a deadline, there are consequences.
Looks like things are going well with the new AI faculty, though.
What's up, Zoe? Kev's in the bathroom. You good?
I'm starting to have second thoughts about this whole robo-teacher thing.
What's wrong? You don't want to walk and talk and answer key?
You don't see a problem with that? We're only hurting ourselves by not learning. I mean, who's gonna do the work for us in the real world? I don't get why Phillips would allow any of this.
Because it benefits him.
There's a defect in this model, which causes the robot to give the students all the answers.
That's music to my ears. The higher the students score on the test, the higher the numbers go in my paycheck. Before you know it, I'll be replacing the entire faculty with AI. Cha-ching.
But wouldn't that be bad PR?
If all the kids are getting A's, I'm gonna look like a superhero to the press. And the parents. And my bank account.
Do your best. And as always, if you have any questions, feel free to ask.
What's the answer to number one?
You know what, guys? Stop. We need to figure this stuff out on our own. We're in school and we need to learn and grow. Or we'll end up like Aunt Liz.
Aunt Liz?
I mean, honestly, as much as I'd want to agree with her, she's not that in right now. Of course, we have to learn. We can't just keep cheating all the way. But, like, when it comes to stuff like this, does the stuff we learned in school really matter that much? Like, I don't remember what I learned last year or the year before that, and yet I don't suffer anything. Like, it's only stuff like math and stuff like that where what you learned before matters. But with other subjects, it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Of course, you'll have to learn eventually. I'm not saying you can keep cheating every year. But you'll eventually have to learn, you know, especially when it comes to college. Anyway, let's continue.
never mind. Somebody's got to alert the media and expose to everyone that this AI teacher thing is corrupt.
Put the phone down.
Then I'll call. Yeah, I'll call too.
Run!
I mean, what else did you expect? Oh yeah, I'll tell them this old teacher thing is corrupt. While the AI teacher is right in front of you. Like, how dumb do you need to be?
This is like deja vu!
Okay, I'm sorry. Since when do EMP grenades do all this? Like, EMP grenades or electromagnetic pulse grenades, yes, they shut down stuff that uses electricity, but I don't think they go as far as breaking the thing. Like, I obviously don't know how much damage EMP grenades can actually do when it comes to this type of thing, but like, I would think that they would shut down these things, but they wouldn't destroy them. Anyway, let's continue.
What was that?
Electromagnetic pulse grenade. EMP grenade.
No way, like on Fortnite?
Pardon the interruption. All faculty are now being replaced by AI robots. Effective immediately.
Not if we stop him first.
We are witnessing record-breaking improvements in our students' test scores already. And I am personally incredibly thrilled about this new initiative.
Of course you are.
Because why wouldn't you be when it comes with a nice fat paycheck?
That is completely absurd.
Anyway.
I want to ask, wouldn't these types of things cost a lot of money for the whole paycheck thing to be, you know, canceled out? Like, after all, this type of stuff should cost a lot of money. And also, you're telling me a small bug causes the robot to give the students the answers? Why is it that specific? And also, why not mention the fact that they're rogue? You know what, let's just continue. Anyway.
If all the kids are getting A's, I'm gonna look like a superhero to the press. And the parents. And my bank account.
Not so absurd now, is it? Huh?
I'm sorry, but... Hey, what are you doing? Wait!
I'm sorry, did the police come out of nowhere or what? I don't recall them calling the police.
We don't want robots for teachers. Our previous teacher, Mrs. Bryson, was right. Sometimes you don't appreciate a good thing until it's gone. And honestly, we'd do anything to get her back.
See?
Welcome back! You got me cupcakes and a coffee?
Real coffee this time.
Can I get your autograph? I wanted you to be the first person to sign it. Because clearly you're the only one who cared about my safety.
Sure. We were also wondering if you had time for tutoring today after school? Yeah, we want to make you proud on the exam.
Are you sure you don't still see me like this?
Yeah, happy ending, don't care. Anyways, so... first of all, like, really? Like, why do the AI teachers need to be rogue? I feel like they introduced this out of nowhere because nothing alludes to it. Like, even the so-called bug was just the robot giving them the answers. Nothing else. But honestly, I feel like this time I don't have much to say. So, as always, the links to the channel and the video in the description. And as always, On the left is my most recent video, on the right is a video YouTube recommends, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.